Hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope the weather's fine with everybody wherever they're at. I know it's not great up here, but
It's been hairy down here the last couple of days. I'm happy to have power still. There's a lot of people without power. I passed one of the main exits for Lexington, and it was dark. No red lights, no street lights. Quick stops is out of power, just black. It was weird.
man, we're still having some difficulty.
Yeah. Hey, Rick's ahead of the game though. Rick's ahead of the game.
Yeah, he is. He's. I think he's on the YouTube version.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Rick is the man.
Yes, I want to be like him if I grow up.
I agree wholeheartedly. One of these days.
Why isn't it? I don't know. Well, just to let y'all know, that was kind of southern, huh?
Yeah,
the
a little bit.
Our guest is Travis Burch. He's the tournament director, part owner of the Lbaa and the Women's Pro Tour. Right now, he's having some technical difficulties himself, which we've been doing and battling. I think they have a storm where he lives, and once he figures it out, he'll be on, and we'll get to chat about him, what's going on with their circuit, and go from there.
Yeah, and he's good people too, man. He's good folks, as they say.
Yep, and he's a definite go-getter.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I know a lot of folks that had some bad storms. We had some pretty good, some tornadoes in some spots and some downbursts. So yeah, I know it's gotten kind of hairy up here. I know out in Missouri way they've had some. So it's spring weather, guys. Be careful and definitely heed your warnings.
Exactly. Okay, finally we got the Facebook straightened around.
All right. There's
American Angler Elvin. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yep. All right.
Virginia. Oh,
God's country over there. I guarantee you.
Is that one word? Guarantee.
Yep. Guarantee.
Right.
And also the Mrs. favorite state, and also where we got married at. So, thumbs up.
We're kind of hoping there's a Toyota event next year on the James River, and we'll do a little housing vacation that week. So.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely down with that, man. That'd be great.
Yeah, maybe get Coach Carter and a couple other fellows.
Yep, definitely. Dang, Rick, y'all had it down there, man. That's a big front from all the way here, all the way down yonder. Dang.
We had sleet up here today.
Yeah, it sleeted at work for like 5. It went sleet, rain, and then sun all in like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, it's weird. But thankfully, you didn't have no damage, Rick. That's good to hear, man. And there's our all-star checking in.
Yeah. Carly Joe. She's getting ready to go to a tournament.
Yep. Not far off.
No. Bull Shoals, I believe, is the next one, right?
Yeah, that is right. Yep.
Yeah. April 11th and 12th. Bull Shoals.
Wow. It's right around the corner.
Yes. And I actually did a little bit of homework and looked up some stuff and to talk about tonight. So we'll get there. And once again, Travis is having internet difficulties at his location. So we're just going to carry on until we get there.
Yeah. Hey, we do what we do, man. We just ad lib.
That's it. So Carly Joe, I don't remember. What was your favorite cookie? Did we even get a chance to ask her?
I believe so, but being my mind's old and I'm old, I can't remember what I did yesterday.
I know what you're doing tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rick says the leads are there next week on Harris Chain.
No, they'll be bringing some sacks in. I guarantee you that.
Yep, they probably getting ready for spawn, aren't they?
I think they're past spawn. There, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they should be. They should be post spawn down there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I think when I was at the Bass Open down there in Toho in like the end of January, there's already on the beds, a lot of them.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go, peanut butter.
Oh, that's right. I forgot her little sister's peanut butter cookies.
That's a winning combination. That's your lucky dessert right there. Can't beat it.
You need to pack some of them up and take them to Bull Shoals next weekend, isn't it? Woo!
Yep.
That's
coming up quick.
That is. I was looking at life vests, you know.
Yep.
And I like the ones that they have for the kayakers now.
Oh yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm getting away from my inflatable one.
Yeah. After mine popped on me at Eufaula, I've kind of got away. But I got like a full Mustang, like the full foam that zips and snaps. We'll always wear it in the winter anyway. It's like wearing another layer. So
exactly.
I may wear it all season.
Yeah. And my wife and I went and looked at them and looked at some of the ones, and they're, you know, $150, $160. Hey, my vision's worth a lot more than that.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty sure my life is too. So.
Oh yeah, you can't skip on that. But man, I tell you what, Joe O'Gin Muse and kayaks, man, I keep leaning toward the kayak thing. I might get into that a little bit. I really, guys that talk about it, that's pretty dang cool. That's how I kind of started out. I had a little canoe. It's called a P-row down way down in the bayou. But that's how I kind of started it out. So
okay,
I have to go back to the future.
Nice.
There's my man Andrew checking in.
Yeah.
How's it going, Andrew?
Andrew,
all right.
Isn't he from Tampa area? Yep. All right. So I'm not too crazy.
No, not yet. Working on it though.
I was at work today and had a guy come in and boy, he looked familiar and sounded familiar, and I'm like, man. So I talked to him, and come to find out, I went to high school with his sister.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. And the sad part is she passed away back in 95.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she was a young girl, 22, 23 years old.
Yeah, it's amazing. You get out your high school yearbook, you say, well, he's not here no more, she's not here. It's like, geez.
Yeah.
I'm still here for a reason, I guess.
Yeah. I was talking to a guy the other day, and I want to say they got 13 people left in their class. Jeez. And their graduating class was in like 1950 something. I'm like, man.
I think I only had like 80 or 90 people in my class. I had a small school I went to. I don't want to count how many's left and how many's gone. I don't want to do that.
I hear you.
Yeah, Andrew said he's from Spring Hill, Florida, and Rick said he's not far from me. So that's cool. You guys need to get together and go knock some heads and cross some eyes.
There you go.
There's Miss Pam checking in.
Miss Pam, good evening. Oh, Pam, how are you?
Yep. Always good here, Miss Pam. I know she's ready. She's chomping at the bit to get to Bull Shoals.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. I would be if I was in her position.
Oh yeah, she
Yep. I'm over here trying to do 4 or 5 things, and
You're better than me, man. If I can do 2 things, I'm lucky.
I can't put a sentence together, but I'm trying to do everything else.
Well, everything a green check mark up top. So right now our feeds are all going for now.
Yep.
So, did you ever figure out our StreamYard issue where everything disappeared, or is that still kind of up in the air?
I didn't want to mess with anything until tonight's episode is over.
Okay, and I got you.
That way I can spend some time with them. But yeah, I was scrolling through, looking at the American Angler Outdoor Network on my phone at lunchtime today. And they had the episode with Nikki Jo Hatton rolling around noon. And I can't remember, they had a couple of women's shows lined up after that. So
yeah, they always got something good on there. I mean, he's got a good mix of channels. And he's adding some more. He's talking about tonight. So that is awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, talk about work. Had my last day at my old job today, and I had one of my guys that comes in usually, and he had one of those double rollers, like flatten out pavement or gravel,
right?
And he had it on a big trailer on his dually, and this guy he was turning left, and this guy decided he's going to turn left. Well, he hit the side of his trailer, knocked the axle out, knocked the tire off. It hit it so hard, his car was on its top. That's how hard he hit it, and it. Of course, he had it, chained and buckled in, and it still, slid a little bit. It didn't slide off trailer, but destroyed his trailer. He pulled in and had a new trailer. I said, you get you a new trailer? He said, yeah, I had to. I had a wreck yesterday. I'm like, what the heck, man? But, yeah, he had like one, I think his old trailer had like the frame is like 8-inch I-beams. This one had like 12-inch I-beams. I was like, yeah, you beefed her up a little bit.
Yeah, my boss is looking for a trailer. She wants an aluminum trailer so she can.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, there's a trailer factory down here called Gator Made. It's pretty good in Somerset. I don't know if they have aluminum, but they have a little bit of everything down there.
Yeah, that's a little bit of the way to travel, from New York.
Yeah, well, they got dealers here and there, so
yeah.
But good folks, good trailers.
Yep. I just want to give a shout out.
Non-sponsor plug.
Same as the American Angler Outdoor.
Yep.
American Angler Outdoors Network.
There you go. Perfect.
Yep.
Alvin will be proud.
Yeah, Al's a great guy. I was talking to him before this, and we're trying to get some special stuff arranged for some people, and it's in the works. We got things in the works.
Yep, always.
I'm kind of upset at Rick. He didn't share any of those cookies he had last night. You notice that?
Yeah, he kind of went quiet on us. He might have ate them all.
I don't know. Rick doesn't seem like he's that kind of guy.
I don't know. As good as cookies sound, I wouldn't blame him if he did.
Yeah, I hear you. So now for you guys who are fans of the show, is there anybody you want to see on the show? That we haven't had on.
Or a technique or something you want some more info on. So yeah, we always look for good show ideas, or we have a guest go over a certain technique that they're kind of known for.
Yeah.
So yeah, any suggestions will be highly appreciated, and we'll do our best to get them on there.
Yep, I'm Alvin with the American Angler Outdoor Network is listening and downloading videos at the same time.
More talented than me, brother.
I have a hard time listening to our videos and talking.
And staying connected to figure out what's going on. Yeah, he's got it down pat. He's got it down pat.
He's the man. And he's got his tackle shop rolling too. So
yep.
Gray Goat tackle.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know. my problem is I have too many things working, and I try to hit something and I go to the other place and I just end up all messed up.
Yep. That's me, like my tournaments. I'll go to these lakes every year, and I say, okay, I'll caught them on this, and this. Okay, I'm taking them 3 things, and then go from there. That's worked pretty good for me.
Hey,
usually.
That's the one thing I tell everybody. No matter what happens, go out and have fun. And if it works for you, do it.
Yep.
Not everybody's going to be able to skip docks like the pros do. But
you have a confidence bait. You have a bait you got confidence in, and you know you're going to get bit. Go with it. Or like Gerald Swindle says, he opens up his crankbait box, pick out the crankbait that's got the most teeth marks on it.
There you go.
I like it.
But you fishing up here, the teeth marks that might not necessarily mean nothing, because that might be pike and pickerel that are chewing a little deeper on there.
Andrew's got a great idea.
Definitely have shows help out the co-angler just starting out. Nice.
Yep.
So much to learn. Rods, how many rods, how much tackle etiquette.
Yep. Rods. Yeah, I give them a quick tip on rods. I've kind of learned 3 to 5 rods, whatever 3 to 5, but 3 minimum, 5 maximum. Anything above 5, you're untangling. And then what I do is, even if I have 5 rods and want some more, I'll take an extra reel. So I might carry an extra reel with like 10-pound tests. If you wanted to do something different, you could hook it up and have it, put your reel on there, run the line through, have it done in a couple minutes. So, or if you have one accidentally professional overrun, like me, and you have to give it a haircut, and you got like 20 yards of line left. I don't think it's going to work too well. So, 3 to 5 rods and the extra reel if you got room. So, but yeah, we'll do a show on that for sure.
Definitely. It depends on where I go, how many rods I take.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like if I'm going to St. Lawrence River, I may bring 2 or 3 rods just with drop shot setups.
Yeah, Andrew, I hear you. Another tip, I don't know if you got it or not. One of the rod carriers, I got one. They're not in business. Upriver. I know Cal Coast has one. It's like a rod sleeve, and you got like a big sleeve on one end, and you got another end that wraps around the end of your poles, and you got a strap. Man, that makes it a lot easier getting in and out of your boat, and you got all your rods and reels in one deal. Yeah, he's got one. Yeah, he knows exactly what. Yep, there you go, man. If you could, yep. If that's one thing I could suggest to you, get one of those, Kyle Coast or whoever. But it really, really helps.
Yeah. That rod mule I just showed you was donated by Jim Sperone of Wicked Weights Tungsten. We're going to have Mr. Kevin James on here next month, I believe.
Yep.
Talk about pro staff positions and stuff like that, and what to look for and how to apply for them, and along that way, and what's expected of you as a pro staff individual from a company standpoint.
Yep.
And
it varies. It definitely varies. Every company's got a little different take. Yeah, but yep.
Yeah, I know. Like I have some, like me, I have a different approach. I think I sent you my new updated resume. It's more around social media than it is fishing stats.
Yep.
And I know, like, putting that together, boy, that's difficult.
Yeah, and trying to get it to one, I try to get it like to one page, and it's hard. Or like on the bottom, I'll put references upon request or something. But yeah, it's hard to get all that information kind of all compact and make sense.
Yeah, but some companies require 1 picture a week, 1 picture a month, a video, and just one thing that I was taught when I was just starting to look into getting sponsors and things like that is exceed your contract.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, go above and beyond. Yep, definitely.
Do we have the capability of bring in and out viewers or talk for a few and then bring back next? Yes and no. I can bring you on, but then once I remove you, you have to log back into the program, into the show, into the guest link to answer that question. And that's one of the reasons why. And StreamYard is working on fixing that.
Yep.
Because I'd have to give you live invite like Rob has, and our guests. And
that would be something cool. We have a like an audience appreciation night. Have maybe our guys like Rick and Andrew's always on here. Give them like 5 minutes and just let them talk about whatever. So I think that'd be cool to do that. That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, or we can just have them come on and ask a question or whatever.
Yeah,
that's a very good suggestion.
Yeah, good suggestion, Rick. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that in the works and get a date on that for sure, because that would be pretty cool.
Yes.
Because everybody does stuff a little different. So I mean, I know John, probably me. We've been fishing like 40 years, and I'm still picking up stuff and shortcuts. So everybody has a little different take. So it's always a learning experience.
Yep. Whatever works for you.
What's our best you guys say? Never stop learning. That's true. That's true.
And Andrew says he's running into issues where companies treating you like unpaid employees. I get promoting the company, but we shouldn't be run through for 10% off. I agree.
Yep.
That's partly why I'm selective.
Yeah.
I want to make sure with me personally, I want to make sure I'm getting out what I can put in.
And use your network. Ask your buddies, if they got a company you're interested in, say, hey, you're with so and so, what they like, what's kind of what's their take. So use your friends and associates and people that are part of something you want to get into, and ask them, hey, how's the deal over there, So I've had that a couple of times, and it's got me in some places. So don't afraid to ask your friends or fellow anglers. They'll definitely want to help you out.
A word of advice on that though: if somebody asks you, don't tell them what you got, because not everybody is the same.
Yeah, exactly. And some people's been in longer, or some people got in at first when the company was small. So, but I mean, that's good point, man. Good point.
Yeah, because and another thing is, Andrew says networking is huge in fishing. Well, it's not just fishing; it's life.
Oh yeah.
But another thing, as far as I can't remember. Never mind.
Cut. You remembered a minute. Be all right.
Yeah. Cut. I'm glad I'm not.
The joys of live TV.
Glad I'm not live on live TV. It'd be like, oh boy. They normally have like a 3 to 10 second delay. They'd be delaying me 5 minutes.
Well, plus they got 5 or 6 producers and about 10 screen editors, so we ain't got the luxury of that yet.
Oh, we don't?
No, not yet.
Oh, we're working on it though.
We got one guru. That's it.
Oh, who's that?
I always get the wrong direction. Yeah. Oh man.
Look, I have I have 2 screens open on this computer here.
Yep.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the other one.
Dang.
And I can't, and I still don't know what the heck I'm doing.
But it looks like you do. That's what counts. It looks like you do. So that's.
Oh yeah, I'll have to get a camera behind me so you can see what I'm seeing. Andrew says if your goal is to grow in the sport, maybe go pro. Being on pro staff teaches you a side of the business you need to know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'll tell you another thing. Don't look at just fishing pro staffs and how they're run. Golfing.
Yep.
NASCAR. You pick stuff up from little things and go talk to your neighborhood, your local shops. Hey, some of them sponsor local race car drivers.
Oh yeah.
Hey, why did you sponsor him? I'm just curious because I'm a fisherman. I'm trying to get into it. And just you might want to throw the precursor out that I'm not I'm not looking for money. I just want to know, as I grow in the sport, what are some of the things I should look out for?
Yeah, I've had some buddies reach out to some like realty companies, and a couple reached out to some car dealers, and they got a pretty sweet deal with them. So don't be afraid to reach out, especially if you got a contact or a friend. Or I know one guy I know, he went to a Toyota. He's a big Toyota guy, and he kept bringing his truck in the shop, talking to the shop guy and the sales manager, and he got a deal. I mean, it's not a big deal, but he got a little deal, a little sponsorship from him. So keep talking and get yourself out there for sure.
Yep. And hey, I got a baking sponsor.
Yeah, you do.
So
and a good one.
Yeah. Supplies me with all the cookies I need for my tournaments, whether it's one day or a week.
Can't beat that.
Once in a while, if we're gone for a week, went up to Oneida Lake, which is only an hour away, stayed with a group of guys. She brought up some pies and had some cookies and
just don't let the other guys cook your pies. That's all I'll say about that subject.
Yeah, he hasn't been on lately. I
don't know. He may be shoveling snow up your way. No telling.
No, he's in your way. He's down in Virginia.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think he has a contract to do snow like at some businesses up the northeast corridor. So, but yeah, he's got his handful between his businesses and all his youngins. He got a handful.
Yeah, but now just be careful. Always uphold your end of the bargain.
Yep.
I was talking to Rob. I had an incident this year where a guy offered me a good chunk of money, to promote their product, and I ran into an issue. I reached out to Rob. Rob doesn't know who the guy is or the company, but I reached out to some other people I knew that knew the company and stuff like that, and hey, even though I'd have been doing good, I didn't want to sell my soul. For that. So.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah. You have to promote yourself. Al has a great point here.
Absolutely.
Promote yourself to promote sponsors. Like you're promoting them. The first interaction can make or break you. Yes.
Yeah, the first impression, exactly. He hit the nail right on the head right there.
Yep. And Andrew, be honest, the product isn't good. Don't sell it to people.
Yeah, you got to believe and have confidence in the product. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Before you consider something, get the product, try it. And know the ins and out of it. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Good point.
Yeah. Now, some of you may have seen me ask questions about all these years I lived on Oneida Lake and we never met up. Well, Rick, it's kind of hard when you're living in Florida now.
Yeah, it is a little distance.
I think we may have met through the Federation, but I'm not sure. And I asked a question about ARC.
Yep.
You know, I think I had probably 30 responses to it and not one negative.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
And nobody's like, oh, you don't want to be, usually don't do them, this and that and that and this. Well, I'd actually used one.
Yep.
Took it out, played with it, and I just wanted to get people's opinion.
Yep.
And I'll tell you right now, people are not afraid, especially with social media, to give you their opinion.
Oh yeah, good, bad, or ugly, and ugly. Yeah.
So if you find, and like, I reached out to one of the guys that I sponsor, and I'm like, because I know he's sponsored by ARC. Hey, how are they? They a good company to work for? They a good company to be associated with? Are they family oriented?
Yep.
And he basically told me that he wouldn't go with any other company.
Man, that's how can't beat that endorsement. Can't beat that endorsement.
Yep. How they treat him. So, I can honestly say if I need to do a better background check on some of these Cajun people that I let promote me, but oh well.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I won't disagree with that.
Not everyone's a winner,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, Andrew, good point. I know I got one guy that's a really, really, really good co-angler. I'm trying to get a hold of him, get scheduled, and but yeah, we're gonna have some more co-angler special stuff on Tuesdays. So yeah, we'll definitely. But yeah, there's a couple on there we want to do, and there's actually for women's. I'll get with John later, but there's actually a couple ladies I know who's got their own apparel company just started, and they're doing really good. So we'll have them on a Monday maybe if I can get them slowed down. I mean, they're always on the road now, so.
Yep, not a problem. And for some reason, Travis can't get in, and so he probably won't be joining us.
Well, that's okay. Well, he'll be on again. I promise you.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get him in. Travis is a very knowledgeable man in all aspects of the fishing industry. He owns a tackle company, Temptation Tackle. He owns or part of and markets 2 different professional circuits. So he may know a little bit about sponsoring stuff,
Hey, look, we've got a volunteer right there, man. You got to write that down.
I have 17 years in the
BFLs.
Yep. Whatever, let me know. I don't know. He's kind of spotty, he never shows up and watches, and
he's pretty solid. I got his back. He's pretty solid.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. He watches our show. I don't know the credibility there.
Oh man.
Shoot me a message, and we'll definitely get in touch with you, have you on, and if you have somebody who or like Rob said earlier, a technique that you like.
Yep.
Or want to learn more about, like the big swim bait, glide bait thing. That was a request. I think both Rob and I wanted to learn more about that.
Oh yeah, we had a couple good guests on that subject, so definitely.
And we actually have one lined up as well.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, we get you a spot in there, and if something opens up earlier, we'll slide you in earlier. But hit John up. He kind of keeps the calendar, so hit him up, man. We'll get you on there, and then something opens up earlier, we'll definitely hit you up.
Yep. Or we can change his name to Andrea and have him in on a Monday.
Yeah.
Whatever. No, but
Whatever.
anyways, the owner and manufacturer of Clutch swim baits is going to be on.
Yeah. Now I saw them at the Knoxville show, and actually one of my buddies in Indiana missed the show and wanted a couple of baits. So I went over and bought, and man, they're top notch. Y'all need to see their baits. They are really, really good. I was really impressed with them. Great guys too. Great guys.
Yep. So next week's schedule we have. Well, that didn't work. Denise Sustainia, Robert Holiday, and Kevin James, Wicked Weights.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time with StreamYard after tonight's show, or the next couple days, I should say, and try to figure out what happened and why we lost some shows. And
yeah, that was a weird deal. Go there and we got 3 pages of shows, and it's like 1 page. It's like,
yeah,
what happened here? What happened here?
And I know it's gonna be my fault, but I don't know what I did.
Nah, no telling. They might have did an update or something.
You know how all those magical updates are.
Oh yeah. You just give them at work all the time, and then just everything can go haywire. It was nuts.
Yep. But that's all right. We'll get her figured out, and I just basically have to pay more attention to it. Yeah,
we're learning. We're getting there.
Learn as you grow.
That's true.
But
maybe you can teach an old dog new tricks. I'm about to find that out tomorrow. A little bit.
Like I said, I can shoot you over my bank routing number and all that stuff if you need.
Yeah, they have a little bit of stuff over there.
Yep. So, yeah, Travis. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Travis, he has no internet right now. So.
Oh yeah, I know they're having storms out there. Well, just storm after storm just keeps rolling through.
I don't wish anything bad on anyone, but y'all can keep that stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's like they say in Kentucky and Tennessee, you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it changes. So, and if you're fishing tournaments, it's even sooner than that. I've learned that. Having awesome practice on Friday and Saturday, just nothing. Yeah. It happens. Roll with the punches.
Let me see. I'm going to try something here.
Okay.
We're going to use this as a test episode, I think.
Yep. So we drop off. We'll be right back. Just in case.
You want to know something funny?
What's that? All the shows pop back up.
Oh, I wish, because I had like 30 of them, dude.
Oh, I know you had them all on there. So I like run through it and say, okay, I got this one coming up, this one coming up. So yeah, that's how I, figured out what was coming up.
Yeah, because I was looking at. All right. So let me do this. Do this.
Yeah, I see you backstage come up.
Yep.
I'm going to start doing like the news people. Tonight's wardrobe brought to you by Fishaholic.
All right. Let me see here.
All right.
I might have to close some of this stuff down on my computer because I just opened up 3 more tabs.
Uh-oh.
Four. No, I'm going to try to send Rick Amato a message.
Okay.
All right, and see if we can bring him on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just try it. See, no better time like now, I guess.
Hey, yeah, let's do it. It'll be the Rick Amato show.
There we go. If it lets me.
Oh boy.
Hey, who's that beautiful woman in that picture? Oh, that's my wife. Never mind.
Oh, lucky dog.
Right? Oh.
Uh-oh, Rick says, uh-oh.
No, that's all right. I'll put I got Andrew Pulliam in.
There you go.
All right, Andrew. I just sent you an invite to join the show. Through Facebook Messenger. And we'll see how this works for us. Maybe we can do more question and answer style shows or whatever.
Yeah, quick impromptu, but when you hit the link, you'll come into the green room, and then John will put you up from the green room out to the main screen. So,
well, it depends on how nice he is too.
I think you just surprised him.
Yes. We're gonna put you on screen.
Yeah, just quick, just a couple minutes here, but we're trying to get it figured out. Yep. It's a preview of your show coming up, so let's just say that.
Uh-oh.
I was at the bait looking at your pink like hoodie on top of your hoodie. They got the the scope, the little thing of scope stuff you put on your lures that makes it show up there. They got pink now.
Uh-oh.
I know I've seen the green. Yeah, they got a pink now. I seen that. I was like, oh, I know somebody that fit real well.
That smelly jelly?
No, it's fish formerly like spot something. Yeah, it's in a little tube, But you're supposed to put it on. I think crappie guys put it on their line.
Yep.
They put it on lures. It just shows up on live scope better.
Yeah.
I spot something. I can't remember now.
If you see that smelly jelly and it's pink,
Yep.
Don't open it.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's
bad.
Oh yeah, it'll make you puke.
Pop stick. Yep. Rick said pop stick. Yeah, that's what it was. I knew it was something like that. But hey, there he is.
I'm in the
Hey,
show.
buddy. Hey, there he is.
I had to do linking and all, and I'm sitting in the dark.
Oh, you good, man. Yeah, we just make sure it works. So that's cool, man.
Yeah, that works. It's just you have to give whoever you tell.
Yep.
I had to go to the messenger, and then it asked me to copy a link to Google. So it took me a minute to go from one to the other to the other.
Okay, I got
you.
It's
just like when I don't know. I guess anybody you bring on, it takes a couple seconds.
Oh yeah. You got it, man.
Yeah, usually we would not put you on the spot.
You know what? I do Zoom stuff all day at work. I'm so used to that.
Oh man, so you poor guy. Good. Oh, I Zoom drives me nuts.
There you go. There we go. I can be speaking. The flashlight. No, No, but I
Rick-
really, one of the reasons it's hard to type as fast as everybody's talking.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So, but I love the co-angler idea. I actually almost named my YouTube channel before I did it the Co-Angler Corner. I just thought that was a good name
Yeah.
for co-anglers.
Yep.
I had 17 years in the BFL. I've just done so much in Florida as a co.
Oh, cool. Cool.
But it was a good ride. But I just, like I was saying the other night, I just hit that point and I was able to get the little boat that I have. I say
Yep.
little boat. It's 18.8. It's not a terrible, but I
No,
like
that's not
being a
bad.
boater now. I can kind of do my own thing.
Oh, I understand, man. Yeah, I'm with you. That's my
That's time in
eventual
the
goal.
water. Yeah, it's time in the
Yeah.
water you can't replace. So that's one thing a co-angler, especially if you're new. If you're new to fishing, that time in the water, if you fish the same lakes for years, when you do make that change, you have so many spots to go to. You have all this stuff you can bring in knowledge, and
Yep.
I was able to fish with Bobby Lane. I fished with Val, the owner of Gambler. I
Yep.
fished with all these people that I've watched go to, to be a pro. So it was really, oh, hey Al, but it was really cool to do all these things.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I even tried the Toyota thing as a co. That's hard.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I have too. I did it the last couple of years, and another good thing, you get to ride in all these different boats. So you say, okay, I like this about this boat, not so much of this. I mean, you get a good feel how they ride. So that's a pretty cool thing.
Oh, I've had some stories with some boats.
Yeah, I have too.
The first regional I ever made was 2008, and me and my two buddies were like, "We're gonna make the regional," and we did.
Yep.
But I barely made it.
Yep.
And I caught the entire year. And this is something co-anglers need to understand if they want to make regional. You don't have to win every tournament. You don't have to have big bags. I caught 8.8 pounds the whole year. I caught one fish or two fish in each tournament.
Yep.
But I didn't zero. So I started out like 120th place, and then I went to like 90th, and then I went to like 60th. And I finally moved up. But one of the tournaments, this guy lived on Kissimmee, thought he knew what he was doing, and he had an Astro fishing ski. So my buddies are laughing at me, I'm pulling up. It's not even a bass boat. And I don't know if you're familiar with Camp Mac and how you launch and you can go to Hatchinall or you can go to Kissimmee.
Yep.
Well, the Camp Mac canals you can run. This guy idled, and he spent 2-3 hours of the day just idling around, and I was just like, oh no, what
killing me.
Well, and he had one spot, and he goes, don't worry, we're gonna catch him. I live on this lake, and that's just, if somebody ever says that, you might as well just pack up and go home. But we get out there and it's windy, and he goes, oh my, I can't fish my spot like this, and that was it. He didn't have nothing else. And I got lucky, and I caught one pounder that day. The live wells worked. That's all I cared about.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's co-angler. There's so many things you go through, so many stories.
Oh yeah. And
Just, the Toyota Championship on Gunnersville. I'll skip day one, Rob. I'll skip day one. You heard about the frog stuff.
Yep.
Well, day two, I got with a guy, and his first question to me was, how'd your boater on day one do? I said, well, he's leading the tournament. He goes, where'd you fish? You know what I told him?
In the water?
I told him Gunnersville.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
No, I would. No, you can't. No, you can't.
So I did that once, and the guy went exactly to where we went, and I pre-fished with a buddy of mine, and I felt horrible.
Yeah.
Actually, I couldn't even get over it. I zeroed that day.
Oh.
And hold up.
Yep.
Oh. But no, it was just I just kind of mentioned like a landmark, and he knew what it was, and he went right to it, and I saw my buddy fishing.
Ooh.
I was like, we're actually still partners. He didn't kill me too bad, but I was like, I just apologized to my friend. I was like, I didn't think, I've been fishing this for so many years. Nobody's ever done that. And all I did is we had a pretty decent pre-fish day, and the lake was fishing tough. It was Okeechobee.
Yep.
And the guy went right there. Everything he had, he just forgot and all I did was catch like 2-3 pounders, I said, and that was enough. Normally in Okeechobee, that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Right.
But I was just like, okay, lesson learned. Shut your mouth. And you guys can probably tell I'm a talker. So you got to shut up as a co-angler when it comes to that. Like if you have boaters asking you for information, the same as boaters or co-anglers asking, because, I know boaters think co-anglers know other boaters.
Oh yeah.
And so you just can't share that kind of information, before a tournament.
No.
But
no, I agree with you.
And that was limited.
You shared generals.
You know where those 2 poles are? And he knew exactly what I was talking about, and he went right there.
Yeah. Rick says he's going to Camp Mac in October.
What's that?
Rick Amato said he's going to Camp Mac in October.
Yep.
Oh,
there
okay. There's a lot out of Camp Mac. There's a lot of tournaments out of there.
Oh, cool. But yeah, talking about
Rick needs to head up to Oneida in October. That's when the smiles are hitting good.
There you go. But yeah, talking about regional, I went to Eufaula last year for the first time, and the guy I had on day 1 is pretty cool. Well, I got his travel partner day 2, young kid. He had an old Blazer. Mm-hmm. And it was a good little boat. And he said, I'm not going fast. I've had some issues with my motor. I said, oh, okay. So we run all the way to dam, and I'm sitting there fishing. I looked. I said, hey, your boat's kind of low in the water. Does it normally do that? He's like, no. Open the back lid, and water's up to the top of the batteries. And he hits the bilge. Nothing. And he said, I got some wiring problems. So he knew where the bilge was. He hot wires it. Starts running. All right, we cool. So about the second stop, that quits running. We have nothing. And apparently, I guess day 1 is rough, and the bolts got loose in his transom, started leaking. So every time, the only thing we had in the boat was his buddy found this in the road, one of those black dock bumpers. So he cut it in half, and we're bailing out every time we stop. And I caught one nice 3-pounder, like a 1-pounder. And I said, hey, man, when we get to dock, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to run, get our weigh bags. We're going to run way in and get back for the boat sinks. So we do that, and like water's up like under the console, like this deep. Luckily, the boat launch is around the corner, but that was an interesting regional.
I tried to sink my co-angler once with casting. I was a boater. It was on the Kissimmee chain too. I bought a boat in 2005 because I was a co, and I was like, all right, I'm ready. I wasn't ready. I was really bad for 3 years. But anyway, I forgot to put the plug in, and I was Nitro 750, had a 97, 17 feet. It was brand new, so I loved it. Great riding boat, but turns out they don't sink really fast. So we fished for like an hour. We had 5-6 fish in the live well. Everything was great. We went to go get on plane, and it went, and it just wasn't going. I did the same thing. I opened the back, full of water. I was like, oh crap. First time I ever done it. Total panic, didn't know what to do. So it was, of course, only 40 degrees. Every tournament in Florida during that time is 40 degrees, winds blowing. I had to jump in the water because you had the little screw plug. It was right there. I just couldn't reach it, so I had to get in the water, bilge it out. Everything was fine, but that I don't count that boater experience from 2005 to 2008. It's just when a co-angler makes that move, you worry about so many things.
That's a huge jump.
Towing it, parking. It's like you're thinking about stuff all week. It's not just show up and fish.
Oh yeah.
And
you got to have time to practice. That's the big part. You got to have time to put the practice in. John was mentioning. I had a boater on Cumberland one time, and it was 40 degrees, and we get out there, and this bill just starts pumping like crazy. It rained the night before. He left his plug out. And, we're just, it's not even, time to launch it out. We got plenty of time. I said, well, man, we'll just go up there to the ramp, borrow somebody's trailer, just run up there, and we'll throw it in. He's like, no, I got this. I'm like, okay. So he strips down his underwear, and he says, grab my ankles. So this kid's 130 pounds. I got him by the ankle. He's scuba diving, putting the plug in. I'm like, this ain't gonna be good. But he got it in, and I pulled him up. He said, "Well, I can't pull me up." I'm like, "Oh my god, this ain't gonna be good." But it worked. He knew what he's talking about. But I'm glad it wasn't light yet. It was kind of dark because nobody could see what I was doing.
Right. Yeah,
So
that would have been interesting to get that on camera.
Yeah, that would have been.
What are those guys doing over there?
That would have been a viral YouTube moment. But luckily, it was dark and that was kind of early on. Yeah. Luckily, nobody caught that.
And they got and let me guess, the guy says, "I used to do this in prison."
No, he didn't. No, he just said. I said, "Here." He just said, "Grab my ankles." And he starts stripping. I'm like,
"I'll tell you."
I didn't know what to say.
No, the answer's no.
Yeah. What are we doing here? What?
To be honest with you, a man skips down to his skivvies and says, "Grab my ankles." I'm on the opposite side of the boat.
Yeah.
I'm about to
call the tournament director.
I was half asleep, and I'm like, "Oh, what?" I was like half asleep, so luckily, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thinking is the other option, so you got to make a choice at that point.
Yeah, but I told him, I said, just run up there in somebody's trailer. It's no big deal. No, I got this. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
I had that incident early on in my club years. Guy forgot the plug, all panicking, and so I said to him, I go, "Look, everybody's got the same boat for the most part, back then."
Yep.
The old Ranger 361, was it 361?
Yep, 361. Yeah, those are awesome boats.
And they're pulling them in, pulling them out. I'm like, just have somebody pull you out. We'll put the plug in, drive you back in. No, gotta have my trailer. All right.
Yep.
So
those old boats sink fast.
He took the almost a mile walk up the hill to get his truck, got back down. We had the plug and everything in and relaunched by the time he got his truck down there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
So, Angie Copus says a good thing.
Yeah, there's my friend Angie. Yep.
I couldn't answer truthfully from motor where we fished day one if I wanted.
I can relate.
Now this comment from Rick surprises me. Never been there, going with the club.
Interesting. Hey, Rick. 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 They was tidy whities. Just give you the image there, and I know it's not gonna go over your mind, but he had tidy whities on. Let me just tell you. That's all I say about that. That's all I say about that. Okay, next story.
As I was going there, trying to figure out if what club would actually let Rick into it. They must not realize he's from the north.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, it's see at Co-Angler, you run some weird stuff sometimes. You'll see some weird stuff, but you see some great stuff like was it Dale Hollow a weekend before last? We was going back in and motor broke down, had to change batteries and scramble and lost his bag because we was late. Had a dang bald eagle fly like 6 foot over our heads. And it was just huge. It was just like that kind of moment. We was just kind of going slow, but still it's just cool. Bald eagle just flew over our heads that close. It was just amazing.
Yeah, I get a lot of that down here.
Yeah,
we get some of that up here. I think the craziest thing though was we were cruising someplace and we stop and we're fishing. I think it was on night of lake, and some. It looked like it was raining snow. Some birds had some bad food that day.
Oh man!
That's a bad story too.
On the front deck, my boater was not happy.
No, I say not. Well, I heard one guy. He somehow, I guess he hooked a loon and got it on the boat and tried to get it out. And it messed up his whole front deck. It was bad. Oh, yeah. It was bad.
Seagulls up here, if you're throwing a walking bait,
yep,
they're not afraid to get it.
Yeah,
heck with that.
You can catch those down here too. If you're not.
Oh yeah.
If you ever catch one, you know it.
Oh yeah, man!
I was young when I caught my first one. It was kind of cool fishing a bird out of the sky. That was weird, but it was kind of fun. I was still catching something. I was just going up.
Hey, I got something. Not caught what I wanted, but it was something.
Yeah. Now I don't want to mess with it because
put the tip down. Don't let him jump. All right, so I'm gonna try and take you off the screen, Andrew.
Oh, you're rebooting me.
No, just down the green room, man. Just down the green room.
No. Actually, I'm gonna remove him to see if he could still stay in the show as a guest.
Oh, okay. Like in the green room. Yeah, the green room. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna remove him from the show completely.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll see if you can watch the show as like you were prior to me bringing you on.
Nice to meet you guys.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, buddy.
Well, we're gonna wait. So if you have to come back on, come back on. I just want to know if you stay.
I'll type show. If I'm there. I'll type that I can see you.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
And then if I have to come back on, it'll be a minute.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You ready?
Yep. Ready. Do it.
Andrew will be removed from the studio. Yep. All right. All right. So I don't know where he is, if he's, what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's a relatively new feature for them to be able to invite guests in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I know one guy's podcast. He'll post a link, and he'll have if anybody wants to come on for a couple minutes. He had to go back to Facebook. Yeah, he had to go back to Facebook. He said so.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for letting us know. So we know when we kick somebody off the screen,
it goes all the way out.
They're all the way out. I thought that's the way it was, but I wasn't 100% positive. And but it's nice to test it out when we don't need to, rather than when we do need to.
Yep. Yeah, I see on the bottom it says can't post comments to some destinations. Or if we could copy, like I said, I don't know, Buddy, he does his, and he'll actually copy the link and put it in his comments. And so if anybody wants to come in, just hit it. And they'll come in for he'll have a timer for a couple minutes, and they'll talk, question and answer a couple minutes, and he'll have somebody else on. So,
yeah.
See how that works.
Yeah. I got it set for all destinations, but it's not going to all of them.
Yeah.
Like the Rob, 3 of the Facebook ones won't go to it. But
yeah, I just put a test on there to see what it does. See, JCX, Co-Angler's Corner, JCX. Yeah, it just did it to 4 of them.
Yep.
That's weird.
YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I did YouTube, JCX, and Co-Anglers, and I did your Facebook and Co-Angler's Corner Facebook.
Yep.
I don't know. That's weird. That's something else we'll have to play around and figure out.
Yeah. But anyways, I want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in for another week. Couple impromptu shows.
Yeah. Hey, we still have fun. And I said, thanks, Andrew, for coming back on. Of course, thanks, Rick, and everybody tuning in. Like I said, we're like you guys. We're learning on the go. We're let's see. What's Rick say? It says reporter block. Huh. That's weird.
Oh. Huh. Oh, well. Don't block us, please.
Yeah, don't. We're not that bad. Not yet.
Yeah, just ignore it. Ignore it. Pretend it's your wife. Ignore it.
Don't get him in trouble, Dad. Don't get him in trouble.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great weekend. Appreciate you tuning in every week with us. And I'm going to spend some time backstage trying to figure this stuff out for us. Get everything. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Well, probably because I made a bad word or something. Who knows?
All right. Hey, later, Rick. Man, good to have you on. But yeah, guys, check on us next week. Hope everybody gets to wet a line over the weekend. And best of luck to you guys. And I said, you catch anything, let us know next week, man. We'll have to post some fish pictures up or something. Figure out how to do that.
For sure. All right, folks. You take care. God bless everyone. Be safe. Rob, enjoy your new job.
Yeah, start tomorrow. So old dog's got to learn a few new tricks, but that's my retirement gig. So hopefully everything goes well. But I think it will. A good bunch of folks where I'm going.
And like I told you the last couple of days, if you need, my routing number and stuff like that, just let me know.
I'll find out tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks again, guys, for tuning in, watching. We appreciate y'all, and y'all rock. And we'll see you next week, hopefully.
All right. Take care.
Peace out.